Sir King. Welcome to Tofu Alley.
Step on them, king. Step on them, king.
No beef, just tofu.
Step on them, king. Step on them, king.
Sir King.
Step on them, king. Step on them, king. I love me some Avatar Nation.
Damn! Oh, hell no.
Step on them, king. Step on them, king.
No beef, just tofu.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. This week is just flying by, like vroom by. So I hope you guys are doing well and everything is a-okay. Feel free to thumbs up the live and please subscribe to the channel. What's up, PDP? How you doing? I hope you're having a good week. Thank you for being here. So yeah, let's get into it. A lot happened last night. I do encourage y'all to go listen or go watch Trezur Lane, the panel that happened yesterday. I wasn't there for all of it, but when I did get on there, some people tried to come at me and it did not work out too well for them. All right, but other than that, let's get into the agenda. What's up, season greetings? I like your name. I hope you greet well. What's up, Miss Marshall? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. All right, hope you're doing well as well, Miss Marshall. Okay, let me just. What's up, Black Strawberry Apple? How you doing? That's colorist. That's colorist. I'm just gonna call you Strawberry Apple. And thank you for being a tofu, and I appreciate you offering your support that way. All right, let me bring up my agenda real quick because this agenda is kind of interesting. Oh Lord, let me stop laughing. Damn, why are he laughing all the damn time? Oh Lord. Now when I bring up this agenda, please don't run away. Please don't scream. Please don't yell. But when you come for me, karma come for you. Let me say that one more time. When you come for me, karma come for you. And karma came for this person last night because they thought they were gonna hop their ass on the panel and they didn't know how to work their gadget. And the Lord have mercy. What we saw behind that screen, we almost screamed and yelled. Here we go, y'all. So here we go. Bam. Y'all. Melted face, old ass Mr. D tried to come for me yesterday on a panel, right? Now, you see what happened. When you come for me, karma come for you. Karma came for her ass last night and showed every damn thing. What the hell is that? What is that on her head? Is that a melted raccoon? Then she got eyes that look like a beige Snoopy. Thank God the camera only got half her face because we could imagine what the rest of the face looked like. Lord have mercy. See, that's what happened when you out here lying. Who that? Who that? Mr. D. The one over here lying and saying I owe her another $250 or whatever it is when she got paid in full for everything. Well, then this is the same woman, Susan Green, that lied and said she loved me. I was her son. If I needed anything, let her know. Her old treacherous ass tried to sit over here and have play with my audience with her bipolar self. And the camera showed what she really looked like. Stay away from her looking like Freddy Krueger mama. Some hideous face. Lord have mercy. Keep that ugly ass wig on too. What's up, Diva D? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being a tough one. What's up, Tamika LaShawn sitting along? How you doing? Oh wow, everybody was saying, "Oh wow, it's there." That's a one. That's like who? They're just like that's hideous. They say, "Damn." They were like, "Damn." They were like, "Damn, damn." For real. Everybody was shocked, dismayed. I know some people even turned off their damn camera. Not their camera, their damn computer. Damn shame. Damn shame. All right. Season's greeting. This is what everybody's pretty much saying when they saw her looking like that yesterday.
Oh, hell no.
No, Seasons Greed. That didn't happen on my live. That happened on Trezur Lane. So check that out if you need something to watch. Yeah, she come up there. I left. I said, bye. See you later, old lady. And then she would have flipped with them gadgets and everything and hit the wrong button. And she flipped on ugly. All right, what's up, Babs? How you doing? Babs. Now, I hope you stand on your fitness goal. I'm gonna stay on you. All right. What's up? Did I say hello to DVD? What's up, DVD? How you doing? Good to see you. Season greetings. All right. Hey, what's going on, girl? How you doing? Thank you for being a tofu as well. All right, so let's get into it real quick. Is Detach myself here? Detach is always here. She not here today. Well, I just want to say a happy birthday to Detach. So we're gonna say happy birthday to Detach. If you see Detach myself in the chat, feel free to wish her a happy birthday. I'm gonna play this for Detach myself because she's a strong supporter over here. So I just want to acknowledge her. All right, hope you have a great special day. Detach myself.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
All right, once again, happy birthday to Detach Myself. Thank you also to the one and only Philly T for lending her voice to the birthday song. I appreciate that, Philly T. All right, Gummy Bama, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope all is well your way. All right, so let's get into it. So Detach Myself, happy birthday to her. U.S. soccer beat Iran 1-0. So I think that was everybody is happy about that. I'm not really a big soccer fan, but you know, the nation is happy about that. Biden's happy about that. But the crazy thing about that is y'all got to be careful when you in other foreign countries who you supporting and who you celebrating. A lot of people in Iran are happy that their country lost and all that other stuff. But I was reading an article where the Iranian government shot, I think he was an American in the head who was honking his horn in his car because you know he was happy that the U.S. won. So be careful, and I'm not lying. I was like, damn, they shot him in the head. Yeah, they shot him in the head. So that's just, it's crazy. So be careful when y'all celebrating in different countries and stuff. You know, what's up, Gemini75? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a tofu and a moderator. Kim Kardashian versus Kanye. Kim Kardashian and Kanye reached a settlement in their divorce. It seems like she getting every damn thing, and he got to pay like $200,000 a month to her. That's insane. But that's the latest and the greatest regarding Kim Kardashian and Kanye. What's up, Black Girls Code? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here as well. Did you see Black Girls Code? Did you see how you need to program a code for Mr. D filter? Because look at that. Damn, that's Mr. D Black Girls Code. So please get on that filter pronto. Please code it so we don't have to see ugliness. All right. Put the code in there and say code it or design a code, well, design a filter for ugliness, okay? Because a lot of people using filters out here too. I guess apparently her filter didn't work. Let me stop. All right. So yeah, Amazon is a snitch. I'm gonna do a separate video on this, but I need to tell you Amazon is a snitch. Beware of using Amazon. So you know, a lot of people in the chat know I created a holiday list. Okay. The thing that was holding the situation up was where I wanted to ship your gestures to. What's up, Tamika? Oh, I said hello to you, Tamika. Now, you know me. I do my motherfucking due diligence. Okay. So last year when we did the holiday list, they had an option where you could accept, you can accept the gifts and then y'all will send it to, wherever it needed to be sent to without y'all knowing where it needed to be sent to. This year, for some effing reason, they allow you to know the city and state where the person is. Now, with me, I was like, I was like, oh, hell no to the no.
Oh, hell no!
I said, oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no!
Exactly. I sure enough did because I tested that bad boy out. And I said, what the hell? And then they sneaky with it too, right? They real sneaky with it. So then once you get it, you put it in the cart, then you purchase it, then it get all the way to the end. It lets you know where you sending it to. I was like, what? So y'all, there might not be no Avatar Christmas for me this year. Sorry, y'all. These booger wolves, these detectives, all these people out here, these ex NSA agents. So that unless I contact Amazon and I work with them, and Black Girls Code work with me, and we find a way for them to prevent that feature. Oh hell no. Y'all in Avatar land gonna have to find another way to bless me this holiday season because that's effed up. And then let's talk about the reality of the situation for y'all. So let's say you have a holiday list out there and you got people who stalking you, right? You may not want them to know what city or state you living in or whatever, right? Because they know your first, your last name or whatever. So I just think that's kind of invasive, to be honest. So just be careful. If you're creating a holiday list for yourself, test it out before you go sending it out to everybody because people are nosy as hell. Okay, unless you go and put it in another city or state. But be careful out there, please. Please be careful. Okay, I just wanted to share that with y'all because Amazon is snitching and they doing it on purpose too, and they doing somewhat clandestinely, which is messed up. So be careful, y'all, with that, please. All right, on the platinum chat, if you in the platinum chat, dues are due. Thank you to those who got me the dues. I appreciate you, but dues are due. All right, it's almost what December 1st. So if you ever got it to me already, please get it to me. All right. So we're gonna take a brief intermission because we're gonna get into the news that you absolutely cannot use, and we'll be right back. Oh, since I was on Treasure Lane panel last night, I might as well play this. All right, and we're back. But before we get into the messiness, Detach myself is here. Hello, Detach. I want to say happy birthday to you. Happy belated birthday. So we made a little clip for you. Hope you enjoy it. You deserve it. Thank you for your incessant support. And happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
All right. So happy birthday to Detached. All right. I hope you had an enjoyable, memorable birthday and many more to come. What's up, Molly? How you doing with your messy ass? All right, let's get into it real quick. So let's just start with me being on Treasure Lane's panel yesterday. So I was on Treasure Lane panel. It is what it is. I said that lady, Mr. D, was up there trying to cover my ass, and I guess, like I said, she clicked on the wrong option on the camera. We saw everything last night. We saw that ugly, hideous Snoopy dog face, look like a beige Snoopy. That's what she looked like. She looked like her full face is like Freddy Krueger mama, but right there she looked like she don't get no sleep, terrorizing people all day and night with her broke ass. But yeah, Karma got her last night. She tried to cover me, and Karma got her ass. Ooh, everybody like, damn. Woo! All right. So yeah, it was an interesting panel. James and I wasn't really going into it. You had the turncoat William up there with his annoying ass voice. But yeah, Lemon popped up there, but they would think there's something going on with Lemon's audio because Ken and Nola Rat came up there saying something, and Lemon was not too pleased. All right, so let's get into it. Excuse me. Pizarro and Brianna egg on the face. And the reason why I'm saying Pizarro and Brianna has egg on their faces because they, to me, seem like they're the ones that really pushed this Heat lady, right? They the ones that pushed her and all that stuff. Little did they know that she was talking bad about them behind the scenes. So I guess Allie now and the Heat were working in cahoots together, planning together, dragging together. And this is the thing that really it don't really bother me, but it's really interesting to the fact that this is all set up and manipulated because Brianna don't really tolerate nobody really talking bad about her and she don't curse them out. Like Allie cursed and said terrible things about Brianna, even to the point that she said her obesity is a mental illness. And Brianna was like, okay, she was really playing with the situation, right? When we know Brianna, when you talk bad about Brianna, she gets upset, starts storming, starts tearing up the floor, everything, just huffing and puffing and blow your house down. You know what I mean? So I just feel like they try to introduce somebody new to the sector, but as we saw with Allie and what's her name, the Heat, this was all strategic. This was strategic to grow their channel or whatever it was. To the point that Brianna was upset with Allie because Allie was sitting up here talking about, I guess her job and why Brianna don't come after certain people is because of her job and all this other stuff. But I'm like, damn. I'm like, damn, damn, damn. So I say all this just to say that Pizarro and Brianna pretty much got egg on their face because they thought they were going to play the sector, but the two little novices. Well, you can't say Allie's a novice. I think Allie kind of bipolar to be honest. Like she says she a character, but her character gets mixed up with her real life person. It's really interesting. That lady is very, I want to say weird, but very peculiar. She's very, that's a good word for her. Very peculiar. Who got a lot of time on her hands. So yeah. Now I guess now that what I say wait. Oh, now I guess the heat is now turning on Allie and trying to suck up to Brianna and giving all the intel or information to Brianna. It's very interesting. And it just goes to show you that you cannot trust people on these YouTube streets. You cannot trust them. You cannot trust them at all. So, because you never know what they're talking about and all this other stuff, trying to connect the dots on your ass and you don't even know it. Why you let them on your platform to grow their channel? Just weird. Just weird, weird, weird. All right. So, we just that mixed up Allie and the Heat. Mm-mm. Some people are saying they lesbian lovers and all that other stuff. Some people are saying that maybe Allie is financing the Heat to do all this nefarious stuff. Maybe that's how she propelled. Maybe they're saying Allie is the one that funneled the money to Pizarro, and then that's how the Heat got on her platform. It's just hot. It's just a whole colluded, what they call it, convoluted mess. I kind of like Allie's personality. Uh, she flaky. She's strong on her platform and then weak when she goes to others in that question. You know, Mm. she has the Heat created a third page yet? I don't think nobody feel like subscribing to that third page. Because I mean, to be honest, once you do two, nobody want to go to the third. Mm-mm. Nobody wants to go to the third page, and try to look and find you and all that. That gets annoying. So y'all who do that creation stuff, be careful. Mm-mm. Hold on, I gotta check on something real quick. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Oh Lord. All right. Will Caruso, Spineless, and Dusty. What's up, Jonay Seeks? No time, no see. Hope you doing well. All right. William Caruso, Spineless, and Dusty. Let me tell you something about William Caruso. He is spineless and dusty. Now he sits up here and think that his voice is his claim to fame. But let me tell you something about William. William is a hey. If you're at work, put your headphones in. If you got children, tell them to get the hell out the room. William is really a punk ass bitch, to be honest. And I say that was because he is spineless. He'll come over here and play in my face, tell me, I love you. I love you. And then when we get on other platforms, he acted like he rough and tough with his big ass gray puff. You know what I mean? So I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't like people who play like that. And he tries to impress James. He tries to impress whoever he needs to impress at the time, whoever's panel he's on. But he comes over here, then acts like he's all nice and calm and everything, right? And we all know his ass is on Viagra. So stop sitting up here trying to tell me that, oh, you still get it in and all that. No, you get it in with some motherfucking help from a blue pill. Okay? So you should be the one jealous of me. I'm not jealous of that annoying ass earbud busting voice. Anyway, Old ass man. I'm like, dude, like he needs to really worry about his heart. You know what I mean? Like you can't be doing all that agitated stuff. Anyway, that man's annoying. PDP says that's like your friends creating 2 or 3 Facebook pages. Like, dude, you're not that important. Well, who wants to keep up with all that? I mean, just for real. Like, you don't know which one, and they keep naming it the same. The heat. It's hotter. It's hotter. It's scolding. It's scolding. Like, really, for real. Like, nobody want to keep doing that. Sorry. J Dunn versus Stevens O. Now, this is very interesting. I feel like J Dunn is a very interesting person because I feel like she's delayed in certain areas and advanced in others, right? And I feel like the whole aesthetics of J Dunn and the voice that God put on her is very, very, once again, peculiar. She has a very innocent voice and a very disarming appearance. Let's just put it like that, right? You see her voice, you see her in the story, you see her voice, you see her. Now, I don't know, depending on when she's dressed up as a man or like a real rough and tough stud man or as a woman, you know, that's how you decide you treat her. But it's interesting because I guess I don't even want to address this lady, to be honest. Themis No. Okay, I'll just call it Themis No. Sat up on J Dunn's panel and started glorifying VS and how she can't wait for her to come back. As you know, if you were here around that time, VS found, I guess, J Dunn's mother's burial plot and did this whole thing. I guess you could call it a skit with black flowers and a skeleton, and VS was dancing on a skeleton and twerking on a skeleton as if it was J Dunn's mom, right? So you can understand J Dunn's sentiments regarding Themis O or Themis No being an admiration of someone who did this to her mother. Okay, so J Dunn says, "Get the hell off my platform. Get out of here. Da, 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 da. I can understand if you want to appreciate her on your platform, but not on mine." Kicks her off, and then goes and drags Themis No to the point where I guess she brought up, unfortunately, Themis No's obituary of her, I guess a child that she had and all this other stuff. And Themis O goes, and J Dunn goes on to say, "Can you believe this? This is what J Dunn said. This is not what I said, so please don't put it on me." J Dunn says that Themis O and her husband are so big, they probably squished the baby when the baby was sleeping in between them at night. That's what she said. I was like, oh my God. All right. She even goes to say that Themis O says everything is colorist. She says that if J Dunn was to overcook her eggs, that Themis O would say that was colorist. She would go to say if J Dunn wanted a piece of licorice, Themis O would say it was colorist. All this stuff. Okay. All right. So it was just I think J Dunn was touched, really, really touched by that situation of Themis O having an admiration or some form of respect for VS. So, and it's interesting how J Dunn deals with conflict. You know what I mean? It's just, she'll go to the greatest extreme. Now, was it worth bringing up Themis O's obituary of her child that passed? That's deep. What's up, Sharona B? That's deep. That's taking it very, very far. So I don't know. But like they said, you can't tell nobody how to fight. You can't tell nobody how to fight. So that's and then you gotta ask yourself, if J Dunn had kids, would her feelings be different? I don't know. All right, next up is Fat Boy Jay Wilson. Y'all know I'm gonna play my clip. All right, we're gonna talk about Fat Boy Jay Wilson in a minute. All right, here we go. Or in a second.
Southern Fried Chicken. I got my hand. I got this pan. I'm gonna fry this chicken in my hand. Where my hot sauce? I don't want no ketchup. Oh hell no! Okay.
Yeah.
That's your fat pastor. All right. Original That Mean Girl said J Dunn mom died having the same surgery Miss O had. I guess that even is more traumatizing than J Dunn, right? To see someone survive and your parent didn't, and they had the same surgery. That's kind of deep if you think about it. So, what's up, left-handed Libra with your right-handed self? How you doing? All right. So Fat Boy Jay Wilson. So let me tell you something. Nobody want to hear nobody eat while they doing a live. And all Jay Wilson was doing while he was doing his live was munching and crunching on some Skinny Boy popcorn. All you heard was this. Y'all, this Skinny Boy popcorn. Mm, mm, mm. This Skinny Boy popcorn. This skinny popcorn. Mm, mm, woo. I'm skinny. I'm skinny. Now I can eat some Skinny Boy popcorn. Oh, do Jesus. Oh, that's good. That skinny popcorn so good. Skinny popcorn good. You can't tell me nothing about this Skinny Boy popcorn. Mm, 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 mm. I was like, damn. That was so nasty. I'm like, nobody want to hear you munching and crunching while you speaking to hundreds of people. I'm like, you can't even put it down. And I'm like, I told y'all, this is the hardest part of the year for Jay Wilson. He was struggling with the ham. He was struggling with the ham in the refrigerator. He said all the food gonna be gone by Monday. He never said that it was gonna go in the garbage. He said he was gonna put it right in his belly. Right? Now claiming he eating some skinny popcorn. No, he eating Doritos and everything else. Frito-Lay, hoping that he stays skinny. Whew. Anyway, I heard some other stuff pop over there, but I don't really watch him like that because his attitude is just disastrous. Terrible. What did you say, Babs? That live last night, almost like William was on pins and needles, waiting to get cussed out. I don't get it. I mean, that's the high of his life. These panels, right? So when he gets the opportunity to show out for the people he's trying to impress, he looking for anything. You don't really have to do much to set William off. All you gotta do is tell him he can't DJ, and then he started huffing and puffing and everything, and screaming and yelling, hoping that all his hairs grow back in and stuff. Mm-hmm. He's just a weird dude. I wish he could be himself, and not worry what people say. Like I said, stop saying I love you to people you don't even know him. You sound like the male version of Mr. D. I hate when people act like they can't wait to get off the live to eat or before they get on. No one wants to hear all that smack. Yeah, it was insane. Tracy be stuffing her mouth too. She be stuffing her mouth with fries. Mm, 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 Well, I guess if you're on live 8 hours, gotta get something. All right, the last thing I want to talk about is people moving funny. If you saw my community ball, I'm just like I told you, I'm going to start moving funny. Everybody else is moving funny, and let me tell y'all something. Like it's weird. It's really weird because you're sitting up here showing restraint, being cognizant of how like some content creator you have a good rapport with, so you won't go visit platforms that they may not have a good rapport with just to keep your YouTube ship, equal. But what I'm seeing now is I'm seeing people just going anywhere they want to. So let me just say this to the content creators who I was respectful of, whose platforms I did not visit because you had a certain issue with a particular individual when I did not have an issue with that particular individual. I'm going to go where I want to go. Keep your opinions, your situations to yourself. I'm not in it. If you have a situation with a content creator, that's between you and them and not motherfucking me. All right. So don't come at me. Don't view me differently because I'm associated with somebody else that you have an issue with. That's on you. You have an issue with that problem, not me. And just because you see me being able to maintain and have a rapport with someone that you cannot, that's on you, not on me. And just because I socialize, just like you socializing with people who I really don't care for, and you keep you yakety yakety up and cupcaking it up, I feel the same way you do. So before you come for me and try to correct me, just be mindful of the fact of what I see and that you're not being considerate of how I feel. So I'm taking all considerations for these content creators' feelings and throw them out the window, and I'm gonna start moving funny just like they moving funny. Okay, because we see Tracy, Babe, Kimmy, all them making up and hugging. Tracy over there crying because she just thinks that she got disrobed in blue. How you crying over people you never met? But you act like you the baddest bee out here. It's just weird. So I'm just letting y'all know. I'm letting my people know. If y'all see me in places and spaces that you thought you would never see me in, I'm gonna be there. Because other motherfuckers are sitting up here not adhering to the unwritten rules of these YouTube ships or alliances. So that's how I feel. Child said, exactly, this is a social platform free to roam. Yeah, well, there's certain like things ways you limit yourself out of respect for somebody else. You know what I mean? Because you try to show that you care for their feelings, but obviously they don't care for yours. So, Miss Cruz says everyone should go where they want. Period. You never should limit yourself because of another person. Easier said than done. And like the whole thing with I had with the Mr. O. And when I was over there talking with Kimmy, I was just having a conversation with Kimmy, and she thought that she could tell me where to go, or that my presence on Kimmy's platform was an acceptance or you know, a sponsorship of what Kimmy had done to her. Not at all. You see what I'm saying? Not at all. You can't even visit people platform without the person that they had an issue with, that you have a rapport with, feeling that you taking their side because you now visiting them, talking to them, and having a civil conversation. That situation is between y'all two, not me. DVD says right. That's why a lot of subscribers need to stay out of these content creators' disagreements too, because they may make up later on. Exactly. Who would ever thought that Tracy and Fabe would make up? I'm still perplexed by that whole situation. Still perplexed by that whole situation. Like I'm still like, really? Everybody sit up here and say, "Oh, on my child, on my child." That lady said she was gonna put your child on GoDaddy, Big Daddy, Strong Daddy, NeckyDaddy.com, and now your friends. And your child is still of a minor age. Like, anyway, that's my opinion. That's my view. Peter Pete says, while the subs and mods got their blue and red flags banging on each other, then they're like, oh, we supposed to be cool now. Yeah, it really puts the subscribers and supporters in a difficult place because the supporters and the subscribers really go hard when there's a nemesis, right? So when they see this immediate makeup, it kind of puts them in an awkward position. So because the subscribers have made enemies too, right? They've gone at people who are in different factions for the content creator they support. So now to just sit up there and say, "Oh wow, really?" It's kind of weird. Miss Cruiser says, "I'm like that in my personal life. If I have one friend and have an issue with another person that has to do me, so I'm here for entertainment. I go and do what I want." Yeah, we know. We know you go and do. Nobody can tell you what to do. Not even the people at the cruise ship. What's up, Robert Lowe? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Gemini says, I wouldn't let you tell me where to go, and I wouldn't try to tell you where to go to or not to go. True. Patricia Moore says, Sir King, did you show Mama D a picture of you? She was saying how ugly you were, and I just don't believe her. No, I never showed a picture of me. Not at all. Not at all. I know she was sitting over there calling me one of Jerry's kids, and I was fat, ugly, but look at her ass. You see her? You see that person right there on my screen? That's her. Now, who looked like a Jerry's kid? Right. She looked like a melted Georgian Jerry, to be honest. Never ever did I show that lady a picture of me. So never, never, because I never saw a picture of her. Well, I saw a picture of her, but for the Walmart, but never ever. You go, okay, Patricia Moore, you gotta understand this. My avatar is my brand, right? Let me back up a little bit. It's interesting. Those who've been rocking with me from day one know how much avatars were despised, right? When I came to the scene, everybody was against avatars. Now we got people who now showing themselves have turned themselves into avatars. You see what I'm saying? So look how far we've come. So why would I compromise my brand for her? It make no sense. And let me just say this: like, I mean, really, it just don't make no sense. She wasn't worth it. Not at all. Her treacherous ass. Um, Gemini says Five's playing the game. hmm And don't be surprised if I ain't got a whole setup for Tracy. To be honest, what's up, Moody Days? I hope you're not moody today. Miss Cruiser says, raising my hand. These folk have always filled out makeup, breakup to makeup. I agree. I totally agree. Now I am surprised that Duchess and Treasure Lane are still on the outs. That was very interesting to me. I thought they would have made up by now, but interesting. PDP says, I've been blocked by people I've never had two words with. Well, they may have seen your word somewhere else and just decided to block you. That whole blocking thing is weird. Nobody's not even the caption or the captain. Oh, you go. Just make sure you don't sail or break that ship. Mama D looked like a vampire in that thumbnail. She is a vampire. Sucking on everybody's blood that's still relevant. Look at that. Just look at that. Ooh, just look at that picture, y'all. Ooh, she looked malnourished. She needs some milk or something. Patricia Moore says, I don't understand why she would lie for attention like that. You got to understand, Patricia Moore. When the attention dies down, what do people do? Especially someone of her irrelevancy. Lie. A lie. In order to keep it going. Because you got to, one thing is, they already heard the first lie. Now they can't come back with a second lie. But what we know about that she ain't lying about is she is ugly. Look at that. Look at that. Like a whole, what they call that dog? They got them droopy eyes and them droopy ears. A droop dog. We just call it droopy. A droopy eye. They can take her ass to bed. Like she all up all day and all night. Yes, exactly, Patricia Moore. Brian Love says, people that don't know the history, including yours, cannot understand. Yeah, see, that's interesting you say that, Robert Love, because this whole situation with Pizarro, let's say about 6 months to 8 months ago, was not even present. Avatars were admonished. Look at Jay Wilson. Was admonished. But he knows that Pizarro's stupid and dumb. So he welcomes anything that's stupid and dumb will never be an intellectual challenge for him on his platform because he's a man of what? He likes to have control. Even if it's to his own detriment. So, but 8 months ago, not Pizarro, excuse me, avatars were ostracized. But I paved the way. I paved the motherfucking way. Marlon, I'm just waiting for the breakups to happen again. You know what, Marlon? I feel like this whole unification effort was due to the holidays. And I'm gonna tell you what my mindset is. I feel like these people came together because they saw that they could leech off of each other's platform if they came together rather than be divided, right? So let's just say, Marlon, you have a platform, I have a platform. We don't like each other, right? So your faction is with your faction, my faction is with my faction. But if we come together, Marlon, maybe your subscribers started to support me and my subscribers started to support you. Therefore, there's an increased potential of revenue generation. So you may start getting cash apps, super chats from my people, and vice versa, rather than us being separated. And I feel this is what's going on for the holiday season. Then once 2023 rolls around, they find a reason to fall out, and everybody go back to their separate corners. That's what I feel. I call it sweeps week. Look, y'all, they angling for the 22nd of December. They're angling for that check. Fire Baby already told you. She's like, yo, hey, y'all. Anything I get now in between I'll get it for Christmas. I was like, damn, you bold with it. You bold with it. Brian Lowe says a good majority of the regulars have no idea that your platform was the place to be years ago. I believe it can happen again if you really wanted to. No, I'm good where I'm at. Mm-mm. I'm good where I'm at because like I was telling y'all, all numbers ain't good numbers. Look at what Jay Wilson has lost. And he has to convince himself mentally that he's doing a show, right? But your show is not one of creativity. You don't come on with pre-planned scripts, clips, or anything. When has Jay Wilson incorporated a clip into his broadcast? Shit, Trezur Lane is now incorporated clips into his broadcast. So I could consider that a show more than I ever could Jay Wilson's. Jay Wilson is a lazy ass motherfucker liposuction buffoon who is four-eyed and bald-headed, who has a follicle deficiency because he sits up here and has his audience feed him stuff, or he'll go take himself and listen to somebody live for 2 minutes and then try to sit up there and regurgitate it. Right? That's not, and then you talk about people's real life circumstances. Like he sits up there and mocks Rico. That's not entertainment. And he had to convince himself that his show is a show because he needs to give an excuse as to why he's lost everything that he's lost. You see what I'm saying? You could convince me that it's a show. Like I said, if you come on with clips, and stuff like that. He did try that organ that somebody gave him one time, but that didn't work out too well. But anyway, but I don't want those numbers. Sorry. It's too much drama. It was too much nefarious people walking around. It's too many people who are jealous of what you have, but don't know the work that you put into it. You don't know who playing in your face. You don't know who's a op. You don't know who's a mole. No, I'm happy where I am. Mm-mm. Nope, 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 nope. Nah, I'm good where I'm at. If the Lord bless me, He want bigger. Hopefully, it'll be with a different kind of audience. To be honest, people calling people jobs, or relatives, obituaries, for what? For the peanuts of it ain't worth it. It ain't. I mean, nobody pulling in 2 million a year over here, are we? No, no. Sorry. J Dunn's Gap. Oh, y'all crazy. Too crazy to get too big. It is. You were always a joke. I don't. That means that's to me. I take that as a compliment. If I'm a joke, that means I made somebody laugh. So Molly Maybach says, I think it will be interesting to see the backlash from subscribers and costs in the future. Like how when a cast and all the can together and it rubs subs the wrong way. Yeah. Because your subs are going to feel betrayed. Like I said, I always tell you the way they showed Jay Wilson and Timothy Blaine was so wrong on so many levels because a lot of us got invested in that whole Timothy Blaine Jay Wilson beef. So the first time we see them face to face, they bumping bellies together, laughing and giggling with each other. I don't care what happened before that they almost got into a fight and Timothy Blaine almost jumped over. I don't care. It's about what we see. And what we saw first was them bumping bellies together and laughing. And everybody around here was like, you got to be kidding me. Like we felt that we were all played because we were really highly invested for years between the dislike Jay Wilson had for Timothy Blaine and vice versa. And to see them kumbayaing really rub people in the wrong way. I mean, that's for real, for real, for real. Just like Fabe was willing to drop the case against VS if VS was going to go on Judge Mathis. We like, what the hell? What? So yeah. I mean, people really get invested into this. Anyway. All right, PDP says this heat might get a few hundred people watching, but like 20 people are probably supporting her. Yeah. It takes skill, y'all. It takes skill. It takes knowing your audience, it takes retaining your audience, knowing how to be able to track your audience, knowing how to tell a story. Like Five Babes are great. Like when people say, "Oh, Five Babes funny," I'm like, "No, she's not." But then when you do listen to her, she is funny. She do has a comedic skill about her, right? You got to understand that. So you know, um, so it's some people that do have that skill of entertainment within them. Chris G says, "SK, is that little boy the hermaphrodite or whatever?" What little boy? SK, is that the little boy the hermaphrodite or whatever? Oh, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one that got mad. Yes, that person was the same person who got offended because I asked if they were hermaphrodite. If I say he, she, they, that Chris G, that is so weird. That how that whole situation started. That lady hit me up in the background saying that Awesome Ace was upset because I asked if they were he, she, they, it, and that that makes me think that she's a hermaphrodite. To be honest. Oh, Sharona B says JW will do anything for a coin. What's going on in these streets, y'all? I don't watch. The sad part about that, Sharona B, look what he's done. Anything for a coin, where that's got him. Lost his job, lost his man, Grinder exposed him, roaches run up and down the wall. He looking like fat Humpty Dumpty running across the screen to get some habanero wings when Domino's run the doorbell. Right? People calling your damn daddy, having a conversation with your damn daddy. You scared to even go and meet anybody in Vegas? Is it really worth it? Mm-hmm. Let's see what y'all saying. Excuse me. April Rain says, "What's up, April? I can't stand Jay Weasel, but his followers still cash app him by his damn groceries, giving him numbers. He still hasn't learned a lesson. Why not? That's fine. I could say that's fine. But be careful though, right? Be careful of accepting gestures and things from people because they rub that shit in your face. Oh, remember when you begged on Thanksgiving for a turkey, and even though you look like a turkey with your broke ass, now you blocked me? You see what I'm saying? So that's what people would do. And that whole unappreciative tone, like he says, "Well, I didn't ask for it. I didn't ask for you to give it to me. Like I'm still waiting on my motherfucking $50 that we gave to him when his channel was snatched." Right? But you have so much animosity for us, but all we showed to you was nothing but generosity. That's $50 I could have kept in my motherfucking pocket, or that Avatar Nation could have kept in their motherfucking pocket with your unappreciative ass. So that's why people are like, why he don't like Jay Wilson? Because he showed his ass when we, Avatar Nation, offered him nothing but support when his channel was taken because he wanted to go back and watch that dick that was showed on his channel. So instead of putting on motherfucking private, he sit up there and put it on unlisted, and they still got his ass. It took his channel. But knowing that, he's a content creator and, that was a source of revenue for him, we offered him support only for him to show his disrespectful ass. So, in case y'all didn't know why I don't like the man. And he played with God. So that's why. Exactly, Molly. Okay. That's between you and Molly. But girl, you say, "Oh, you love my laugh? Good." Oh, Lord. Sharona B says, "These subbies better wake up and be smart. This is entertainment." Yeah, but I think, Sharona B, it's hard for people to process that. I think some of them get it, that is entertainment, but others don't get it because it involves people real life situations, like people benefits and hurricanes and outpoll requests and evictions and all this other stuff. That's real life situation, right? So people kind of are mixed. Yeah, I'm doing the history and letting people know. Just a lot of new people, I guess. Molly Maybell says, "But I still support you moving funny because it's entertaining and I'm messy." Yeah, just Molly. Like I was over there on James. I wouldn't have been over James' channel. Let's be honest. If I did not see these people moving funny, I would not have been over in James. Let me just say, I would never click James' link. I would never drop down. But you said since this is a new season of moving funny, I'm gonna move funny too. And I hit James' link. Sure did. It was cordial as hell. And look what happened. Freddy Cougar mama got exposed. While she was coming for me, karma came for her. See, yeah, so I will be moving funny and going to different places. All right, let me see what else y'all saying. Miss Cruiser says Tim was shading him the whole time. He said, "How does Ninja get down the aisle on his?" What y'all saw in the video and what I saw didn't match. I'm just telling you how I felt that time. I said, wow. Fire is funny if you can be patient through all the bull. Yeah, and all the hyena laughing. All the hyena laughing. All that hyena laughing. I'm like, really? Really? We tracking! We tracking! I'm like, what are you tracking? Do you have a compass? Do you have a map? What are you tracking? We tracking! Do you have an ankle monitor on? Like, I didn't understand. Like, we tracking! Can we see the dot plot? Can we see what you tracking? Is there a map to show us from beginning to end? I mean, I'm just saying. We tracking, y'all. Weird. Weird. Why get a prop or something? Track. Put like dots. An illuminated dot. We here, we here, we here, we here. You tracking what? Like you tracking air. Anyway, let me see what else y'all saying. Ooh, Lord. Let me see. I see it if he was about to feed people in need. The people that he said probably listen, Diva D, thank you. I said that. I said, why isn't this man asking for, donations and stuff to help the indigent or the poor in his area? He sat up there, took the money, and then was preparing to feed people who were of his clout or his what did you call it? His social circle to feed them. Because let me tell you something, you know he ain't gonna let no homeless or no indigent people in his house with his bougie ass. He will not let Lyric anywhere near the couch. So you think he gonna let some people who are poor, maybe homeless, maybe have not washed in a day, you think he gonna feed them? Hell no. So all that food, all that money went to those people who were in his social circle, which is a damn shame because he is a man of religion who was his, I guess, still or isn't a chaplain. Anyway. Mm, mm, mm. April Rain says, "What you hit James Link? Well, I do declare. Yeah, I was over there yesterday, fighting and everything. Pretty sure the people that gave have families in need in their local area that needed him. Jay Wilson ain't shit with his sunken eyeball. Oh Lord, DVD. Patricia Moore says, yes, she needs to stop the laughing. She sound like a hyena for real. But let me to be honest though, it was a good live when she was there with her niece. It was good to see her in that element. I really like that. She has a good rapport with children and knowing how to. And I know she has a child of her own, but sometimes people just only know how to communicate with their children. So it was good to see her, have another side to her. Um, giving me more Woody Woodpecker tea. People count B sector numbers as success in life as if they have let them have it. Yeah, that's true. These numbers don't mean shit, to be honest. Like I really like the numbers that they have only last an hour, right? Right. What's the residual benefit of the numbers? Yeah, and then on top of that, you get the benefit 28 days later. Like what the hell? Oh Lord. Jay Wilson is very selfish. He comes across as very selfish, right? I mean, we don't never see him do no charity drives, no nothing, and I don't know. And like I tell you, I would never be on that man's case if he did not profess to be of higher moral standing, higher more moral acumen, and stuff like that. And I don't like people who play with God because there are a lot of people who are trying to form a foundation in a relationship with God, and they see all this hypocrisy from those who claim to be in a relationship with God. And when you see they're not who they say they are, that pushes them away from God, which then messes up our society because they do whatever they want to do. So, Sharona B says that was fun to watch her play with her niece. Yes, I mean it was the good part of her life, and her niece is a very smart little girl. Whatever they were doing, Uno, whatever. So yeah, they need to transfer that YouTube success to the actual life. It's very hard for them to do that, for people to do that. It really is. The real world is totally different from the digital world, to be honest. Now, let me tell you something, Miss Cruiser. This area has helped me in my real life dealing with the booger wolves in the real world and just how to set up things and conversations. But it's different to take this. A lot of these people who are successful content creators on here are introverts in real life, right? When they go outside, they ain't who they are. I think Rico is probably the only one you can really say he is who he is, but he's even shy in some instances. So yeah. All right, I'll drop the link in case anybody wants to come up and share anything they want to talk about, or I'll keep it pushing. Also, like I said, if you're just coming into the live, once again, happy birthday to Detach Myself. Also, if you're thinking about doing a Amazon holiday list, please be careful because people can get your city and your state, um, you know, and then invade your privacy. That check on the 22nd is nice. Don't play SK. But the reason why I say what I say, Miss Cruiser, is because some people are doing so much and have lost so much just for a once a month check, and it ain't worth it. Like all the stuff that the people have gone through, from police being called to doxers to jobs being called to jobs being lost. So much people have lost. You only probably know 3/4 of what they told you because the other 1/4 is embarrassing as hell. And what for a YouTube check? And then some of these people are getting doxxed and they don't even have a channel. So at the end of the day, it's nice, but it depends on how much you've lost to get it. You know what I mean? So that's why you got to move the way you move. You know what I mean? So I mean, look at people bringing it up like court records, mug shots. I just think of so much that people have done, and then what the other thing, Miss Cruiser, you're not thinking about is they putting it in an interminable space, meaning that whatever you upload here is going to be able to be searchable for years and eons to come. So you may want to change the direction of your life, and you really can't, right? Well, you can, but you're going to have to continually answer for things that you said in the past. So, so that's my view on that. Oh Lord, here come the cruise ship lady. What's up, Miss Cruiser?
I wish I had a cruise ship sound every time I came up. I need to work on that.
You should.
So, you know, the beef sector numbers are low. I was just showing TMO yesterday uh, some of my numbers, especially the ones for Miss Cruiser too. Like even on my regular Miss Cruiser, when I did that video on Bishop Patterson wife passing, I think it's somewhere at 7,000 or maybe close to 8,000. I don't know. But that video was a 4-minute video. So far, I've made $60 off that one video. So there's money in doing, and you don't have to do this grand, you don't have to do this big grand production. People just basically want the information outside of the beef sector. I'm talking about outside of the beef sector. There is a lot of money to be made. But that's why I kept Miss Cruiser 2 on the low for so long. I didn't want beef sector people to know about it because, I didn't want that flow coming over there because I was doing my own thing and making numbers. And those numbers over there is much higher than beef sector folks. Then I used to laugh at folks when they used to say, sitting over there, ain't nobody sitting in that chat by yourself, ain't nobody over there. Here's another secret. I'd rather have 11 people come to my live and 2,000 watch the replay than the other way around. You have 11 people come to your live, they watch one commercial, one. You have 2,000 people come to the replay of your live, they watch about 5 or 6 commercials. Where the money at?
With the 5 or 6.
Not in the live.
No.
You
You
have
said you
11
have people
people come
coming
to
to your
your
replay.
live.
You said
When
right.
you
said
get
with
on
the
a live, you only watch one commercial.
Right. But you got
So-
people coming in and out though.
But they only see, but most times you go in and you come out, and but when you come back out, you only see, like when I first come into a video, I watch a commercial. If I go out and come back, there is no commercial. Not for me, it's not.
Or do you have that YouTube playing, the YouTube Red?
No, I don't have anything. I don't pay YouTube anything. I let YouTube pay me.
Whatever.
I mean, you want to see it?
Okay,
I mean,
Kwani.
I can show
Okay,
it to you.
Kwani.
I just did
Okay,
that with. I've
Kwani.
done that with a couple of people. I've gone right to DM and showed it to them
I
because
believe it, girl.
because I don't have no reason to not tell it. My point is this: I'm encouraging people that if you're going to actually start a channel, don't do a beef sector channel. Beef sector, I believe Jay Wilson do okay, but Jay Wilson have to do those 2 and 3 hour lives, and he have to come on a couple of times a day. But then you have other people, like I just gave an example where I did a 4-minute video that's probably going to hit 20K, that I'm going to make just as much money off of just doing one and not having to come back 20 times a day. That's my point. That there's better money outside of the beef sector than in, and you don't have to, you don't have to tear your drawers for it.
I agree. I totally agree with you. I totally agree. I can't deny
Because and then how do y'all be listening to things? You didn't see all that shading that Tim was doing to Jay the whole time. Yeah, they was laughing, but he was shading him. I mean,
Yeah,
that one about the flight was just one example, but he was
but you gotta.
shading him. You could tell Tim was not happy with Jay, no matter what.
I understand, but it's just perception doesn't always equal reality, but perception definitely made us think that they were cool. So
Yeah.
that's
And
what I'm
on the
saying.
flip side of that, I think I was the only person who wasn't shocked or upset about that Atlanta show. I
Mhm,
actually enjoyed it.
mhm.
Because I've been around here since 2018. I've seen where, look how many people now like VS. Oh, don't say VS because Jay doesn't lose her mind. But look how many people now like VS.
Mhm.
How she held it. You know what I'm saying? All these people that they couldn't stand her and couldn't stand other people. Didn't like Bless, didn't like Bonnie, didn't like me. All these people now they love VS.
And I think honestly, and this is not, I don't know about come from, but I think what's going on now is more nefarious than what she did.
I think it always was. People see and hear things the way they want to see and hear it. And if their favorite person says something, they run in with that. They run in with it. If somebody says something, people believe it forever. For example, they said that old girl lived in San Antonio that she had a DWI. She never had DWI, but people say it so much that now people repeat it like it's the truth. TSCC members had to show naked pictures of themselves to get in. People say these things so much that folks believe it as the truth. So it was
Did you have
always,
to show a naked
people were
picture of yourself to
always
get in?
equal. Huh?
Did you have to show yourself? They saying
Yeah,
you
they
both
wanted me to show my bottom half. So yeah, I had to show like the back of me on the bottom, like my behind and thighs. And that took me to the top of the chain. Anyway,
they said like Chewbacca back there.
like what?
They said you look like Chewbacca back there.
Oh, bless his name.
You
Anyway,
know who Chewbacca is? He very hairy.
no, I didn't. I just go with what people say. I don't know what that is.
It's hairy back there. Yeah.
I don't know what that is. But yeah, people repeat stuff and folks believe it, and so yeah, I think it was always, there was nothing, I didn't see anything different that she was doing that anybody else was doing. Maybe she was one that didn't lie or hide or try to pretend, but everybody was doing pretty much the same thing. Even that thing people have always talking about what happened with.
So does that mean that you want the people that condone it though?
I don't condone anything. I don't condone anything that happened in beef sector. But you know what? I sit up here with the rest of y'all and watch it. So I can't pretend like, people, I see people pretend like this is just so awful. It's just so awful. And they watch it every single day. So the reason why I don't defend things and stuff like that is because I'm here watching it. I may not be doing it. I may not like it, but I'm here watching it. And with the rest of you. With the rest of you.
I feel you have to watch and stay informed, but not watch to support.
Y'all watching it for entertainment. Let's just put it down, because you don't need to be informed, because you don't have to be over in the beef sector. You can go find something else to watch. So you don't even have to be here.
No, but that's an arrogant statement to say.
I mean, I'm just saying, we don't, and when I say that, I'm speaking for myself too. We don't have to be here. You know what I'm saying? In this area.
I disagree because some people may be using this as therapy. I think a lot of people use this to not have to deal with the stressors in their real life. You
Listen,
take
I
this
watch
away,
every day, all day. It gets me through. It gets me through 8 hours a of the
stress.
most unique, craziest job that anybody could ever think of somebody having.
Mm.
So I'm not saying put nobody down for watching because I use it for background noise. It's good background noise. It's meaningful, thoughtless stuff that help me get through more
I know
important
you're not
stuff.
saying on-site April is good background noise. No.
Why you always trying to look for something
I know you're
messy?
not saying April on-site April is good background noise. I know you.
She's not a content creator for the most part. She rarely ever does videos. So
She's a she's a
why are
dog
we
beggar.
using April as
She's a
an
beggar.
example?
She's a panhandler.
Why are you
Mm.
using April as an example? But
Because you just said background noise, and that is not something. That's the antithesis of background. Okay. Mm.
okay. But yeah, so yeah, I'm just saying that, you asked a question and I just answered that, do I condone a lot of this stuff? No, I don't condone calling. I don't want to see I cannot like you and I don't want to see you lose your job. Black folks need to have their job. We don't need joblessness in the black community, the black race. So, and I don't like when people, messing with people's deceased members. I mean, some of this stuff, when you start doing that, you messing with God's business.
Yeah.
Talking about children, talking about the disabled, using that as a read or a joke. You're not only messing with the parents, but you're messing in God's business. It's like, do you not believe in the whole concept of reaping what you sow? Or karma or whatever you want to call it, that stuff can come back and bust you in your face.
I
You
do
know,
feel like a lot of people are spiritually deaf. So, you know what I mean?
yeah, and so some of that stuff, I just, of course I do, but unfortunately, it happens over here among people that we mingle with. They do these things.
They
It's
conjuring
just
up spirits. Somebody, I swear on my dead. Da, da, da,
yeah,
da. I'm like, what?
yeah. It's like I ain't putting nothing on my children. I ain't putting nothing on neither one of like I got 4 grandparents. I ain't putting nothing on my grandparents. I ain't putting nothing on nobody. You just got to take my word for it or don't believe me. I ain't putting nothing on nobody. And certainly ain't putting anything on my children.
So what do you think about these new alliances and I don't know what's going on?
Film. I'm gonna answer Film's question. Film Noah the famous. She said, "TMO wish R and death on me and my child. Is that acceptable, Miss Cruiser?" No, it wasn't acceptable when Jay Dunn wished death on me, and it's not acceptable when somebody wished death on somebody else. None of this. I mean, calling CPS on people is not acceptable. It's funny because somebody was trying to get my name one time to call CPS on me. I was like, I was wanting them to so bad. I said, oh, I hope they get that name so they could call CPS on me. And I had grown children at the time and still do now. I mean, I still got the video. It's funny. She was like, do anybody know who Miss Cruz is? Because she need to be paying attention to her kids. I heard she had one disabled son. This was like some years ago. Listen, my kids are 28, 26, and 22. It's like, call CPS, please, please,
And
please.
do they know about this
Anyway,
area? Do they know about this
huh?
area? Do they know about this
Huh?
area?
Yeah, it was in the beef sector.
No. Do your kids know of this area?
Yeah. You remember I said one time with my daughter, when she was in, I think she was a senior in high school, she used to listen to, like if she walking past my room or if I'm in the den and I was listening to the beef sector, she would, like hear and then come to find out she had picked up different characters, that she remembered different characters. But yeah, listen to the beef sector. They grown, I'm grown.
Okay. Do they have any favorites?
Why you ask me that? My daughter, my youngest daughter, Courtney, she's loved BS. And she loved Tracy. She used to like Tracy because Tracy used to shade me. And your kids don't particularly like you when they're teenagers because you tell them no, you can't drive the car and be home by 12, and they just can't stand you, at a certain age. So she liked Tracy.
She liked Tracy because Tracy didn't like you.
Right, because Tracy shaded me. She loved that. She used to love that.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I mean, if you have kids, or those who have kids know that at a certain age, your kids don't like you. You telling them, give me the keys to your car. You can't drive the car. You can't go out. No, you can't go out with those friends because they drink. You're raising your kids, and at that age, they want to do things that you're saying no to. So yeah, your kids they don't particularly. I mean, they love you, but they don't particularly like you at that age. But I was okay
Kind
with
of
that.
extreme for her to side with the opposition or your nemesis or your enemy.
I don't think she knew of it to that extent. To her, it was just beefing like you do at school. You know, you're ugly. No, you're ugly. You got a big head. You got a big head. You ain't got no edges. You ain't got no edges. You know, to her, it was all that. She don't know like beneath the scenes of it. No more serious than that. You know. So she hears somebody saying things to her mom she want to say, then yeah. But she also liked to BS. So again, it's just her listening to, and I mean, she also liked Kwani. She thought Kwani was extremely funny. Kwani said words that she could never think of saying.
That is
That she could
definitely
never phantom up saying. Kwani probably prepared her for college. She probably got to college. You remember this child comes from her dad is a strict Pentecostal preacher, and so she didn't come in a home where she heard a lot of that. So Kwani probably prepared her for college. When she got to college, she wasn't so much of a square.
Please don't tell us that Kwani is a role model.
Kwani is a role model. Kwani speaks well and can cuss good.
Well, get your ass rolled right out of school. Yeah. So, okay. All right. Keep messing with Kwani. Talking about those jigger bitches.
Kwani's smart now. Fuck that. Kwani even abused if you taught me how to cuss. I ain't know how to cuss before I came to B-Sector. I cuss you out now, though.
I see.
Mm-hmm. All of this is entertainment, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you think the Google executives think this all this is entertainment?
Say again.
Do you think the Google executives think that all this is entertainment?
I think the Google executives is tolerating this all the way to the bank.
Until it becomes a legal issue.
Until it becomes an issue, and that's what they deal with it. Look how long this whole public case with Tasha K and the Red Shoes lady, and everybody like, yeah, YouTube's coming next. No, they're not. They're making money. Mm-hmm. They're making money, and until it affects them, they're going to make their money. Look at how Starbucks let that girl speak racist stuff for so long until it got on video, and then all of a sudden we're going to do something about it. But before it wasn't a problem. They were making money. Mm-hmm. If you're making money, April, I don't know. Every now and then she's in she'll be in Bree chat or mostly Lady Nika chat. But other than that, I don't.
Yeah, until, like I said, it becomes a liability for them.
Yeah. Once it becomes an issue, just like with my other channel, I was going along fine until that until Miss Kim Burrell thing. Miss Kim Burrell caused me to be demonetized for 2 months. Well, not her, not actually Kim Burrell, because I sent her an email and she told me she had no issue with the video that I did, but YouTube did. So, they took me away. They cut me off for 2 months and finally put me back.
And then you had an issue. What's his name?
TD Jake's daughter. Yeah, TD Jake's daughter got me. I begged her to take that strike away, and she ignored. She didn't answer my emails.
Oh wow, petty.
I don't blame her. I used her stuff. She out here trying to make it and feed her kids. Like she got to put her kids through college. Like I got to put mine through college. So. I was wrong.
Issue. What's his name? William McCray too, right?
Yeah. William McCray. Me and William McCray. Well, I don't know. It was funny. Somebody mentioned me on his show the other day. He said absolutely nothing. They did a shout out. They were like, yeah, check out Miss Cruiser too, and he didn't say anything. So I'm like, okay, either he forgot about me or he's cool with me now. I don't know how to take that. But yeah, Cussing Pastor got me one time. He got me. He called me Crudo. He got me
Did he
one.
change his name?
The cousin pastor. His
Yeah.
name Thaddeus Matthews.
Yeah, but he changed his name to something else recently from what I saw. Maybe he just
Oh,
changed it
really?
temporarily.
I didn't pay attention. I thought it was still Daddy Bear, Thaddeus Matthews. But
It
yeah,
may be. Maybe.
yeah. But see, just like in the beef sector, these people don't be serious. He went off on me when he was in the hospital. He was like, who are you to tell me my relationship with my daughter or something went plumb off on me, And then like 2 weeks later had asked me did I want to partner with him for this cruise that he's doing. Like, sir, you gonna cuss me out? 2 weeks later, ask me I want to partner with you. But that's how it is. This is business. This is business.
No, I see that. I understand.
That's why I don't know why people tripping over Phi Babe and Tracy and Kim and folks fall out and they're mad.
But you gotta understand these content creators ask their fans or the chat or the subscribers to get invested in their beefs. So when they see that,
and that's why I said about don't even offline. I don't get involved in people arguments. You got two grown women and they did whatever and fell out. What I ain't got nothing to do with that. Unless they did something awful to my friend or something dangerous to my friend. Listen, I don't get in other folks' fights. I don't, so the people I like, I'm gonna drop down in their chat. I don't mind. I don't care if they don't like this person or like that person or whatever. And that's something me and Bonnie actually had to work out because we got into it real bad offline. Nobody knew over something like that. And we had said, you know what, our friendship is real. It has nothing to do with YouTube. So let's keep that away from here. So we can go where we want to go without the other one feeling some kind of way.
Right. No, I understand that.
Tiffany Black, yeah, the beef sector loves some juicy stuff. No, he was in the hospital and I, in my commentary talking about he was in the hospital, I said how he spoke so nasty right in front of his daughter, like the things that he say. Y'all know what he said. Those of you who watch him know the things that he say about women, and he said it right in front of his daughter and his wife. And I was like, goodness, his daughter's right there, And he got upset over that. He got offended over that.
Well, that's good you let him know.
I didn't let him know, honey. When he cussed me out, I just took it. That's Daddy Bear. I said it in my commentary. Listen, Thaddeus Matthews don't care what nobody say. He gonna do what he want to do. Period.
Seems that way.
That's how he's made his money. That's how he continued to be popular all these years. He gonna do what he want to do. And I like that. I respect that about him. I like people who individually stand on their own and gonna do what the heck they're gonna do, because that's what I'm gonna do.
I agree. You got to.
So I'm glad you're gonna go where you want to go and not be limited anymore based on people, because I think that your core subscribers, I hate to say followers like a cult, but I think your core subscribers, they understand why and how you move. They know this is, part of it is entertainment and business. And because y'all have y'all private chat going on, they know, your loyalty to them. So I don't think you go into a chat to network, it's anything wrong with that. And that mean that you're not being loyal to people or anything like that.
Right.
You're your own man.
They'll learn. Yeah, they'll learn.
You're your own man with your fast self.
I'm not fast, but it's also the content creator though. They getting their feelings when they see you with rocking with somebody that they don't rock with, So
and let me tell you something, Sir King. Anything you see me say in Lady Nika, Bless Watkins, Duchess Kelly Love, I say it to you in this chat. I ain't saying nothing to them people about you or to you that I don't say to you.
No, the situation was when you were over there and then William was up there with you. Like, oh, I had fun messing with him and I like messing with him.
I do like messing with you.
I'm not a toy.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
You my teddy bear.
No, I'm not.
And if you that dude in that car, you my cute. Let me flirt with you because one of your members think I like you. You my cute teddy bear.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I want you to stop. And I want you to stop.
Stop what?
Stop flirting with Bless right in my face. You know how I feel about that.
You have to pick that up with Bless. I'm getting Bless whole social
It's just
security
low
check for
down.
Christmas, so I can't wait.
It's just low down the way you do that right in my face. Give the people what they want. I like giving the people what they want.
You started
Anyway,
sounding
I'm gonna leave you
Natasha.
alone now.
I said you started to sound like Natasha.
Oh yeah. Natasha's funny. You see, she's still with that Chris guy. You remember when that night? Was you watching that night on that live when she met Chris? Yeah, she was walking from the.
Fabe's boyfriend?
No, there's another Chris. She was walking from the store. We was like 10 of us in that live. And she was walking from the store. I was kind of scared for her that night. But she was like, why is this guy over here looking at me? She was out there smoking a cigarette. So he finally said, hey, how you doing? She said, how are you? And he started talking to her, he was kind of flirting with her a little bit. We were like, girl, how close are you to your house? Don't let that guy come to your house. But anyway, that was about 2 years ago. Yeah, about 2 years ago. And they're still friends. That's so interesting. I love Natasha. Is that her name? Yeah, Natasha.
No, it's Henry.
Knock it off. Ain't y'all friends?
Like the new word around here, we're cordial.
Film noir. I don't know what I'm doing, film noir. I'm not flirting. Am I flirting? I don't know.
You're one of many.
Mm-hmm. People say I flirt with Captivating Christian. No, I don't. He's cute. I do put on my lip gloss when he come in a chat.
Interesting.
He's a cutie. Anyway, that's all I got for you.
Okay. Well, thank you, Ms. Cruiser, for coming up here.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Heathen. Anyway, nothing but a heathen. All right, y'all. Anything else? Once again, happy birthday to Detach Myself. Y'all wish her a happy birthday. And then we're going to get up out of here. All right.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
All right, y'all. That's all I have for you. Hopefully, you guys been thoroughly entertained. I got you somewhat through your day. Feel free to throw us a like. Please subscribe. If you want to, feel free to send a gesture to $, Sir King Crown. It will be tremendously appreciated. Those in the platinum chat, do's or do. All right. And thank you, Ms. Cruiser, for coming up. I appreciate you offering your insights. Okay. Once again, happy birthday to Detach Myself. All right. Y'all have a great day and y'all take care. Hopefully, we'll see you guys later. You too, Jonay. Enjoy the rest of your day. All right, as well. Good to see you. Good to see that you're around because I ain't seen you in ages. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Take care. Bye, y'all. See you later.
Tofu Alley. No beef, just tofu.
That boy is good.
What's up, Tiffany Black? I don't know if I said hello to you, so just hello. All right, take care, y'all. Have a good day. Bye, y'all.